Okay, let's see here. I just built this last night, and there's one final thing that I need to finish up here. This is basically a air conditioning mount for my window unit right here that I'm using in my van. I'm not sure if it's going to work or not. It's a 5K BTU window unit. What I'm basically doing right now is I've already installed one of these poles right here because I'm going to strap this air conditioner down to this tray that I built. So I marked the hole over here on this side. This one's already glued and screwed. And let's go ahead and do this. With this rag is I'm covering this locking slide. A bunch of grease and stuff in there, and I don't want to get any wood shavings on the tracks in there. Number 8" and a quarter Power Pro exterior grade T20 screws. Gorilla glue to the screw. This is the little device that I made here. It's actually angled because I'm going off of kind of like the shape of the window here, and also the vents on the AC unit. It's kind of tricky, but it comes out and it locks. Yeah, this thing is pretty beefy, man. I managed to get it to work pretty decently. Since it's brand new, it's still a little tough going in and out, but it'll break in over time, I believe. This is the first time I've ever installed anything like this before, so you kind of get the gist of what's going on here. See, the tolerances here are really tight on the window opening. That's like a half an inch, quarter an inch. I had to be mindful of the window opening, the physical size of that AC unit, and then also when in the stowed position, when I open this door, I had to be mindful of this handle on the inside that actually swings like this. Ooh, that's kind of close. It's about a quarter of an inch right there from that handle, but it clears. The door will clear the handle. And so this is the AC unit. I'm gonna put this guy right here in his little home. This is where he's gonna hang out. See how it's gonna hold it pretty nicely there. That's gonna be on the inside. And just kind of tossing it over the edge there, but this is fully extended here. And then where it's all the way in, we're clear. Window will close all the way. It won't touch the AC unit. I'm gonna take a few measures and extra precautions and build like a little fence here, just to make sure, a removable fence, to make sure this thing doesn't come sliding into the window, because I don't want that to happen. But I'll wait for these to dry, then I'm going to strap it, and then I need to cut out like a little insert here, and I'm really not sure how I'm going to do it yet. I think I'm going to use some Kaizen foam and some of the included foam that they sent with this unit, and I just need to basically cover this gap here and these gaps, and then down here we got like the window. I could actually roll the window up to the bottom of this thing, but I don't want to risk like bumping it and breaking it. Actually, I don't know if I want to mess with the window or not. I think I want to leave the window all the way down and be done with it. I don't want to have to fumble around with opening and closing the window when I get somewhere and I want to use this thing. So I'm gonna build a little foam thing that goes around here. Hopefully it won't be too complex, but seems like this might work. And I got it pretty nicely lined up here, so when the foam comes in, I mean, most of the back of this AC unit is sticking out. One of the things I might have to do is tilt it just a little bit, sure, 3 to 4 degrees according to their specs. So I might just put a couple little felt bumpers underneath the front feet there. But that's it. From the, oh man, my freaking lights are on. This freaking battery's gonna die. So that's gonna be it, and this will be plugged into my power station right here. Fire this sucker up. I don't know, should I put the foam on the outside or inside? I'm thinking outside is gonna be the easiest, because I'm not gonna be able to access that bottom gap over there. So yeah, I'm gonna do the foam on the outside, and that'll all be sealed. Then I'll be able to plug it in, fire this sucker up, see how it works. I'm using this type of strap right here. It's just a cheap like $6 Home Depot strap that I used on my power station to keep it down. This entire base is bolted into the Baltic birch that I built right here. Everything has these T-nuts, so I can remove all this shit. I can remove the rails, I can unscrew the rails and pop them out. I could unscrew this whole entire base, this whole platform. The whole thing will come out with 4 bolts right there if I don't want it. But it's actually pretty neat. Even just there without the air conditioning on there, it's kind of like a little outdoor table. And then the plan after that is going to be curtains, and that's another project that I'm going to work on. I got the material right here that I'm going to use to kind of block off this side of the van and the center partition. We'll see how that goes over time. It's going to be kind of nice when I'm traveling with my dogs. I don't have to keep my van idling in a parking lot, you know, just for running into a store or something to grab some food. Just plug the sucker in, pop it out the window, and have some air conditioning. Let me take this guy out. This is, like I said, this is an AC unit that I got from Walmart. It was like 160 or 170 bucks or something. It seems like it's a newer edition. 5K BTU, pulls 4.6 amps, running amps 3.55 amps, lock rotor amps 20 amps, so it'll pull 20 amps when it starts up. At full load amps 0.53. This one has the digital stuff on it, and it's got a remote with a thermostat built into the remote, so that's pretty sweet. I'm not gonna have to jack around with a thermostat or anything, or a dial. I haven't had a chance to play with it. I've turned it on and fired it up, but I haven't had a chance to test this thing out. So either it's gonna work or it's not gonna work. I don't know, we'll see. But I'm hoping it will work. Give it a shot. If not, no big deal. I got a backup AC unit, and then I also have a little outdoor table if I want to roll down a window, or maybe I could put like put a dog bed on here, and Steve can sit out here and guard the van. Let me know what y'all think. I'm gonna wrap this up and wait for this glue to dry here before I strap that down and start cutting foam. That's gonna be it, and I'll catch y'all later.